Morning friends, I woke up back here in Shizuoka on the farm and we're gonna continue the Japan diaries. This time of year is like Super Bowl time in the green tea field and in the matcha fields. We're currently harvesting all the leaves, which only happens once a year and obviously is super important. And I'm so happy that I came back on time to experience this. So excited because for the first time we're harvesting or Nekohama fields as well. I just got ready and I was just gonna eat a little kiwi. I recently learned on TikTok that kiwis in the morning are like really good for your digestion, and I actually didn't know that. I love kiwis because they're just like full of vitamin C and I just like love the taste of it, but I didn't know about the digestion part, so that's a good little bonus. I actually sometimes eat the kiwi with the skin as well because apparently there's a lot of nutrients in the skin. But then a friend of mine got really sick after doing that. She got something in her stomach, like a weird, I don't know what it was, something weird, and I think it was because of the skin of the kiwi. So now I'm a little scared, so I think I'm just gonna eat the inside of the kiwi. I cannot afford to get sick right now with all the travel happening. Max is already onto the field. I was a little slow this morning as usual. I'm just gonna get dressed and then I'm gonna find them somewhere on the field. It's kind of amazing because where we're living right now, it's right on the fields. Like my view here is all matcha fields, which is just like so unreal. We've actually been like looking a little bit for a home out here because if we're going to be spending a lot of time here, that would be really nice. But it's not easy in the countryside because there's not like as much available, and we also don't want to pull the trigger on a really big project right now. So yeah, we're a little bit searching and a little bit in the in-between stages. Okay, I'm gonna finish my kiwi. Hopefully I go to the bathroom this morning because we all know we got a good day when that happens. Okay, let's get dressed and let's head to the farm today. Guys, we are on the field. I forgot my hat, which I really bummed about because even though it's a little cloudy, the UV is actually so strong right now. That's why everyone is covered up in the hat and everything. Thank God I put a lot of sunscreen on. I do not want to burn my face, and I also do not want to get more melasma on my face, which by the way, you guys, I actually have to talk about because that peel that I did like a month ago improved my skin so significantly. Like I am actually in shock about it, and I probably will do a treatment like that maybe in a couple months. But anyway, that's a whole other conversation. Gonna go to the fields and see what's up. Hello, my beautiful husband. We're gonna make some dinner. We're gonna go for another one-pot rice dish, and today we're gonna do a miso chicken with veggies. I've actually never done this with miso, but Max has been telling me about it because he's been making this all the time. These are my ingredients. I bought some chicken thigh, or I think they're chicken thigh. The translator didn't really work, so hopefully this is chicken thigh. Broccoli. I got carrot, Then I got a cabbage and I bought some miso. I think this is rice miso. So this is like fermented, usually fermented soybean, but they can make it out of a lot of different ingredients and I'm really excited to try. Miso flavor things are just my favorite. I love miso salmon. Miso black cod from Nobu is like my favorite thing ever. So we're gonna season the chicken a little bit, let that sit for 15 minutes, and then we're gonna cut up all the veggies and stuff, pop it in the rice cooker and just leave it on for 60 minutes. It's like the perfect girl dinner, and especially if you work out at the end of the day, it's really nice because you just put everything together, then you go work out or you go take a shower or you do whatever. When you get out and when you're done, you open your pot and dinner's ready. So let's get started. The one thing I really love here is that everything comes in small portions. So if I'm cooking just for one or for two people, it's not like one of those XXL packages like you have in the US. Okay, I'm gonna do some chicken, soy sauce. So the best way with miso is you gotta dissolve it a little bit in some warm water. So that's what we're gonna do. Take this off. This is my kitchen cabinet. It's a little disorganized, but you know what? This is what we gotta work with. Okay, I got a little bowl. Tiny bit of warm water. We'll do like a tablespoon of miso. Dissolve this. So you don't want it to be liquidy, but just more like a very thick consistency. We're gonna add some mirin to it. Mirin is like a sweet rice vinegar. Add a little of that, and then very often miso tastes so good when you add a little sweetness to it, so a little bit of sugar. I don't have sugar and I prefer unrefined sugars anyway, so I'm gonna add a tiny bit of honey. And I prefer a little maple or something. I know heating up honey is not the best, but we gotta work with what we have. And then pour it all over. So the marinating part, you guys, honestly, the most important. Preferable do this like overnight, but if not, at least for 15 minutes. Okay. Smell it. Okay, it smells amazing. I'm gonna top this. Let this sit onto the side. Now we're gonna cut some of the veggies. I got my plate of veggies ready. Honestly, you can use whatever you have at home, but very colorful. And here I have my miso chicken that is gonna go all into the rice cooker. You guys, if you at this point, after watching all my vlogs, do not have a rice cooker at home, then I am a bad influencer. Truly, it is the one kitchen appliance that I use over and over and over. It makes healthy eating so much easier. So I also have a link in my description with all my kitchen appliances and tools and stuff, so you can find the link there of the rice cooker that I personally use at home. Okay, we're gonna rinse off the rice, put everything together, and pop it in the rice cooker for an hour. Lower down. today we shot the new Wabi-sabi series. Kind of a fun inspiration, this program. Reiko's new line is called Wabi. Wabi-sabi basically is a saying in Japanese that means the beauty of the imperfects or imperfection. I think a lot of us feel the pressure of our fitness routines or our wellness routines to be perfect in any way, where I actually feel that the beauty lays sometimes in the imperfections. Sometimes it's not about doing the most perfect workouts or the most perfect length or the most perfect steps in your routine, but it's more about actually showing up for yourself in a consistent way. So this series is going to be 7 days, 10 minutes a day to build that habit of consistency, to reconnect with yourself and actually feel good onto the mat. So I'm really excited about it. Always starts small, but it always has so much impact. So really, really good. Okay, we're 2 workouts in from 7. Sanne looks in the studio here. That's the studio. The Japanese Jersey door, which makes her look super giant. We're a little tall, but you know, it works. Every night, tell me why. Let's take a body shot. Nice. Other one too. Good morning. I wish I could wake up like this every morning. Today we're here in Tokyo on set for a very special project. I mentioned a little bit in my last coffee talk video, but we are working on a product launch for the end of the year in November, and I can't really reveal yet what it is, but it is something ingestible made in Japan. So very, very excited. Something that I've been wanting in my routine for such a long time and also have been using. So we are today kind of shooting the campaign and like all our media marketing materials and things like that. So we're currently getting ready. I got a little steamer going. And yeah, I'm going to show you little bits of the behind the scenes. I also did a little tan last night and it went a little wrong, so my hands look absolutely crazy. I hope we're gonna have some makeup for that today. We have a team of 10 people trying to lift up the kitchen island because I am too tall for the kitchen island here in Japan. It's so low for me that it looks kind of funny. So we're just trying to like put the kitchen island up. It's actually really funny. Wow.